Element of artificial intelligence with humans, I think there's one really interesting possibility, and which is prompt engineering for humans. When you say prompt engineering, you usually mean prompt engineering artificial intelligence systems. So you ask things to AI, and the AI would come up with an answer. So the so-called deep research paradigm is also based on this approach. But you can reverse things, and you can use AI to prompt humans. For example, when kids are homeschooled and they don't know what to do from the time to time, they don't know what to do. Then the artificial intelligence systems can prompt kids to study something, or elderly person living alone uh, who doesn't know what to do might actually be prompted by AI to do some activities. So, for example, probably AI can say that it's time to go out and take a walk, or listen to music. And these suggestions, I think, are great. And some people can self-prompt. You know, like myself, I always say that if I didn't have any external assignments, I would have materials at my hand which would last at least for 10 years for me to finish. So I can self-prompt, but in my capacity as a teacher at university, and also I am the headmaster of a correspondence-based senior high school with 12,000 students. When I talk with many people, I do find that some people are unable to self-prompt. And in the case of elderly living alone, or even when they are living with family members, sometimes from time to time they don't know what to do, and this isolation can make their dementia worse, for example. So it's really important to have appropriate prompting, and if other humans can provide that, that would be great. But in this time, it's not always possible to have other people helping these people. So I was start talking about from young people to elderly people, and also from business person to students. Even in the case of business persons, sometimes prompting from external resources might help. So even if a very business person finds uh, him or himself or herself really occupied, and feels that uh, you know he or she doesn't need any prompting, it might help actually to make their life robust, to have a prompting of 20%, say, of the total prompts, so that the activity space can be more wide and deep and robust. So I think this whole approach of prompting by artificial intelligence systems have a huge potential. So yeah, that was my thought as I was running in Richmond, a suburb of Vancouver, after the TED was over.